Welcome everybody to our the last series of the evening. It is going to be yet another best of 3 as we've had all day long, but this time around it is Moscow 5 versus Stanga for the GameShow Invitational, sponsored by Asus, eBattle, Hitbox, Plantronic, Silicon Power and Tesoro. Huge shout out to them for making this tournament happen, a 15,000 prize pool tournament of course. As well, coming into this, it must be Moscow 5 who are the favorites here. It's, I think, only the logical thing to say, kind of. But we can never count out Stanga. They have a name, it's just a guy called Ingmundur. That name is so freaking awesome. It's really Scandinavian, I suppose. But in any case, the draft is underway already. Maybe Moscow 5 have some issues, hopefully not, but probably the bans will be like IO, Undying, maybe like a Leshrak. Queen of Pain of course is rather strong, Gyrocopter. Just double checking, oh no, it's Afterlife who has disconnected, so Axmo should still be in the game. So it's really just a tough decision for them and nothing else, hopefully. It's really weird to see like the first ban not happening, by the way. It's kind of freaking me out. But it's gonna be fine. Stanga, I haven't casted them for some time. I casted a couple of their games in, I think, the past season, season 5 of Join Dota League. So I'm not too familiar with the recent accomplishments or what they like to draft. But Moscow 5, after going down to 45 seconds of reserve time, it is going to be the IO band, whereas Undying to be taken out by Stanga. Not that surprising at all. I mean, Undying is just banned almost always. I'm not entirely sure. I saw some talks about it being like auto-banned, so to say. But I'm not too sure if it meant that in some tournament Undying was not to be used at all, or if one team had to ban it out. So it's hard to say, but Undying is just banned that often. As for Moscow 5 now, Visage ban maybe? It really depends on what Stanga normally plays, and as I said, I really haven't been able to just do the research on them. I'm a slacker that way. But 30 seconds and counting down. Moscow 5 and banning seems hard for them. What's up with that? Do they have a new captain? Axmo has been drafting beforehand as well for them, right? Maybe they themselves don't have like super intel on Stanga, as in the end, banning out a Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight is one of the heroes that is probably gonna be a rather popular one in 6.84. But Stanga themselves banning out a Zeus, and so that means Visage, Beastmaster, Queen of Pain. All those heroes are still in the pool. Visage, arguably maybe a little bit weaker than the others, but it really depends on like what teams are playing, what tier of Dota you are watching, and so on and so forth. What other candidates might we have for the first pick? Well, who knows, but it's gonna be the Queen of Pain. So for Stanga now, I advise like a Lion or a Skyriff Mage, for example, in dealing with that Queen of Pain. Beastmaster could also be pretty strong with the Primal Roar, of course. But Skyriff Mage, to be honest, has rather fallen off. Not too many teams use it, even if you have like a Beastmaster, they for some reason do not want to go for that. But Stanga, they are a team to my liking, it looks like. Gonna be first a Skyriff Mage pick, followed by a Nerfshaker. So the silence to make it so the Queen of Pain can cast abilities, can blink away, and of course the Nerfshaker then as well for additional disables. And just now, has Dota changed like their sizes or something? I guess we have to have a little fix in our overlays, nothing else, but Moscow 5! They are gonna go for a Night Stalker, and Moscow 5 are a team that actually run like a support Night Stalker as well. Maybe an offlane Night Stalker, depending on how they're feeling. But Night Stalker is kind of a go-to hero for them. It's like Screen Squad used to be, like Tusk was their hero. Even in 6.83 already, I think Moscow 5 started running that Night Stalker. Although it was also Screen Squad that I think started it to begin with. But in any case, Stanga, what do they ban out now? Probably start maybe directing a couple of support bans here. Like I already said, Visage is there, but oh, it's gonna be Chen ban instead. Chen definitely would fit into the like mid-game oriented lineup, which the Night Stalker and Queen of Pain are definitely good at. So gonna be taken out almost immediately that way. As the fourth ban from Moscow 5, well, they definitely need to target cores. They of course removed the Shadow Fiend already. Maybe they want to take out like a Lina, who could go into the mid lane otherwise. Unfortunately, Puck is a hero we don't see all that often, but for now it's going to be a Slark ban instead. Slark can also be of course extremely strong. And well, Slark is always going to be like reasonably strong at least. But you could still take care of him with just the mass amounts of burst of Queen of Pain if you get a little bit ahead early on. As Stanga now also gonna grab themselves a Venomancer. Is this a Venomancer mid lane now or Venomancer off lane and just still having the Sky of Mage and the Earthshaker as the supports, or is it gonna be an Earthshaker core instead? I'll be interested to see, but Moscow 5 do end up with the Gyrocopter in the end. I can't believe it's still in the pool actually. Just because the last series I casted was basically unknown versus my insanity. Gyrocopter was like the most contested hero almost. Well, basically unknown, they also love themselves a Beastmaster, but still. But Moscow 5 definitely looking solid now. They have quite a bit of mid-game presence. Gyrocopter of course is now also rather strong early game with no cast point into Rocket Barrage. It's rather easy to just activate it and chase people down. All you need is just boots. But Stanga, Sky of Mage is rather fast on his feet, that's positive. Earthshaker can completely just block off the Gyrocopter with the Fissure, and of course Venomancer with the Venomous Scale is just there to potentially slow down Gyrocopter so that the Rocket Barrage won't even do all that much damage. But those three heroes being on the same lane and stopping Gyrocopter from doing that is maybe not as likely. Nice, Stanga. Okay, screw this. I'm just gonna go like this. Old school, no overlays. It was really bugging me that the team names weren't properly visible with our overlay. But 1 minute and counting down now in the reserve time. Stanga. Since they started the draft the way they did, I have really no clue at all what to expect as the following ones. Maybe like a Centaur for their offlane. But for now it's gonna be Leshrac instead. The one thing is that maybe they are a little bit too on the squishy side. It may come to just bite them in the ass. I mean, Night Stalker, once it's nighttime, he's gonna just enjoy running those heroes down. Gyrocopter with Rocket Barrage, even cooldown once he hits level 6, is gonna do huge amounts of damage to those heroes if they get hit. And not to mention Queen of Pain, Blink, Scream of Pain, Sonic Wave maybe just Shadow Strike may already be enough. And now 10 seconds and counting down. Gonna be a Clockwork. Picked by Moscow 5, so it's pretty solid, especially if you can get the Leshrac in those power cogs and you have the Battery Assault activated, just because Leshrac can't even go for the Split Earth without being interrupted by that Battery Assault. And of course Clockwork also slightly of a tankier hero. So I really like Moscow 5's lineup at the moment. It feels solid, but it doesn't mean I like Stanga's less. It is different, yes, but it's just up to them now to prove to me that it is actually gonna work, it's cohesive, that they have a plan in mind for their laning and so on and so forth. Stanga though, last ban, Vengeful Spirit removed. With the Vengeful, Moscow 5 would have had a rather easy access into Roche Pit. Also the ability to just swap people out to safety. As Stanga, are they even gonna go for like any solid amount of late game or standard just late game heroes? They have some time, they have like 1 minute 15 seconds or so to just make up their mind, but what could they even go for that would fit? Well, it's gonna be the Axe. I thought like no proper like carry is gonna fit into such an aggressive of a lineup, but Axe definitely fits the bill if he can get an early enough Blink Dagger of course, but is this an off-lane Axe now? Or it may be safe lane Axe against the Clockwork with like Lesh or Venomancer mid and the rest being aggressive tri-laning? I don't know. Hjort must help me out. Stanga's manager, I do believe. Maybe just a fanboy, I'm not even too sure. Probably the manager. And if he hears this and me calling him a fanboy, I'm probably going to get a ball sack reduction surgery soon. Hopefully not. Hopefully he doesn't bear grudges. Hjort, yes, he's the manager, okay. Confirmed, his manager. As for Moscow 5, gonna be the Mirana last pick. Of course, this now opens up the combination of power cogs into that easy arrow follow-up, but ZXC picking up, it does mean that it's going to be a support gyrocopter with Bignam playing it. They may of course still swap things around as well, but just to introduce the lineups as we are getting into the game, Chromium will be handling the axe, leaving LL to be the Leshrac with Miggy on the Earthshaker, Ingmundur playing the Skyref Mage, and Joey is on the Venomancer. Man, I love this Skyref name. Ingmundur. But for Moscow 5, ZXC will be on the Mirana, will be that core as expected, Mind Control on the Clockwork, leaving Axmo playing the Queen of Pain with Afterlife on a pretty badass Night Stalker, I have to say. And that leaves Bignam as the last one on a support gyrocopter, something we don't see that often. Or I suppose with him having a healing cell and a tango, he may not be, but I think the amount of regen is there just because, or just so that he can dive a little bit deeper, for example. But Fisker Stanga already looking for an early just first blood. No, not gonna happen. It's really not the best thing to start with a Fisher as well, unless it's a Fisher block like this way, or I don't know. It's like hero comes for rune, starts running away, you block him and then just rotate around that way. Then it's good, but otherwise if it's like a straight Fisher with like a hero being here and you Fisher from this direction, it might not help in your other heroes getting into range in time. Oh, Mind Control though, in some trouble, gets the power cogs and should be fine. Nope, there's the Fisher I was talking about. Almost textbook, almost the exact way I drew it. And that should be first blood. It's not going to be super fast. And oh, he even uses a healing salve. I'm not too sure if that was intentional or not, but Ingmundur picks up the first blood here. So at least the start is solid now for Fiskestanga already. Man. Fiskestanga, they just saw my drawings and they were like, we're gonna make it happen. Clockwork though, I think got the bounty rune at least. What? Nobody got the bounty rune? So it was denied by somebody, okay. But Axmo did get one of his own. As Leshrac now has made his way back to the bottom lane. He has lost in XP a little bit to the Clockwork due to running all the way here, but it's just such a small difference that it doesn't even matter in the end. But we do have a TP coming in. It's going to be Chromium arriving here, so they're already swapping up them lanes a little bit. And I just have to say that even Hjort messed up how Stanga is going to lane this, even their manager didn't know. I'm so happy about it, but Bignam going again concussive shot. There's the Fisher as well. They need a little bit more though. The Splitter of does land. It should be enough to get that kill there. Or is it nice arrow into Miggy? Afterlife comes in with those attacks. They feel slow and sluggish. But in the end, the kill is there. ZXC now. He's on the run. Another void into Ingmundur. But I don't think they can get the kill. And there's the Diabolic Edict. Uninterrupted damage onto Afterlife. A nice Splitter of to follow. They get that kill. ZXC runs into the Diabolic Edict. One more attack plus the Arcane Bolt. He's gonna lose his life. Well, that was a big mistake to make. Okay, so Hjort is trying to correct himself that it's going to be a tri-lane top and X safe lane because they were Radiant, but I don't buy it, man. I say Hjort messed up. Doesn't really matter though. I mean, Fiskestanga off to a really brilliant start. Looking at just purely last hits though, mid lane Joey struggling a little bit so far. Has hit level 3, but hasn't skilled up Plague Wards yet. Oh, Axmo goes aggressive, blink forward, level 2 Scream of Pain, but gets slowed down in return. Joey though, he's losing that fight and he's losing big time. Too bad the blink cooldown is a little bit too long, although the Shadow Strike still dropping Joey low, but with the Tango I think he's gonna be fine. And once the Shadow Strike ends, expect him to just healing salve up as well. As no, Queen of Pain blinked forward just as I look away. Axmo going for the big plays. The bottle will be coming out and will be delivered safely as well. For a second I thought it might run into the tower, but Axmo got the stop button onto Courier beforehand. Miggy though with the Invis, unable to just start a fight. Now Invis does wear off and they're just gonna have to do it the old fashioned way, I suppose. At the moment to Skyref Mage, he's so damn close to level 3. Probably would want to have it as well. Oh look, Leshrac so majestic! Wow! I'm probably gonna miss a kill like this, but look at that hair! Just stop jumping around, dude. Okay, screw you then. You shiny, magnificent beast. As Afterlife Only level 2 and there's a limited amount a level 2 can Night Stalker can do, but there's gonna be a homing missile flying. Arrow will not land, and with this homing missile will also get killed by LL on the Leshrac there. As for now, bottom lane mind control up to 13 last hits compared to, well, the 13 of Chromium. What a coincidence. What a coincidence there. Loki Loke is LL, right? I knew it was something like that. Mind control, tried to catch up to Chromium. There's the Berserker Skull though, catches him with the creep wave. He needs a few more spins, only gotten one so far, got the second one as well, but mind control I think was just at enough of a distance. Mid lane, you can see that Axmo is completely crushing this matchup. Top lane ZXC, he got stunned and Mirana Leap is there, but the Diabolic Edict, is it gonna be enough with one more Arcane Bolt? It might be, but with the Fissure to finish it, well, to steal it I suppose, but it's better to just get the kill fast. But Axmo coming in with the haste. Oh wow, blink forward, Scream of Pain, one attack. Still has the Sonic Wave, can they blow up Ingmundur? They're gonna try and they are gonna succeed. 2 easy kills. Of course, one of them was a core as well. If it had been like Earthshaker and Sky of Mage, wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But even then, nice rotation from Axmo. 2, 0 and 1, 24 last hits of course. Now that he went away, Joey has managed to get 6 last hits within the duration that Queen of Pain was missing. And with that, a couple of levels. Even has 2 points into Poison Sting. So wants his Plague Wars to be a little bit stronger that way. But oh, Chromium now. He's gonna use the Berserker Skull, tank up a little bit. Can he get spins though? Nope, spins at all. He's gonna get voided as well. Slow down a little bit. Mind control needs the Battery Assault, and he is gonna get it. Afterlife picks it up with the attack. There is nighttime after all, and even 1 point into Stalker in the night was enough. As 5 minutes in, kill score has been tied up. A really action-packed game, and that is exactly how I love my Dota games. Just action, non-stop, whether it be just retarded diving and suiciding or just controlled aggression. As long as there's action, I'm gonna be fine. This Night Stalker though, I really like. It's the Immortal set, right? The new one? Probably is. But Joey, he's gonna get jumped. There's the blink forward. Void is already there, although they got the slow to X mode, the stuns to fall as well. Joey was alive for a pretty long time, has a couple of Plague Wards, but they need some stuns, which of course they lack. One more Arcane Bolt will bring down after all for no Magic Stick. Magic Stick? He's gonna be fine, I think. Yeah, 45 health. Magic Stick is one of the best items in the game, especially for the support. It's like life and death, guys, life and death. Especially if you're like up against the Venomancer and Sky of Mage, even Leshrac, they're all gonna be spamming spells like non-stop almost. Bottom lane Chromium got another Berserker Skull, but didn't get Mind Control low enough on health to just finish it up with that Culling Blade dunk. Mid lane Joey in some trouble again, Axmo, no Sonic Wave, otherwise this poor Venomancer would already be gone. Does have a healing cell, but needs to make sure it has enough distance so that Axmo doesn't like blink Scream of Pain again or something like that. Bignam in the meantime, closing in, but not getting too close at the same time. Now though, Queen of Pain has Power Treads finished. Are they Power Treads? Is that the Hand of Midas instead? I would think it's Power Treads, but then he's gonna just have a random Bracers. Oh, Chromium in some trouble. Afterlife came back in. There's the Power Box with a level 3 Battery Assault. Silence onto Axe as well. There's the Berserker Skull though finally. Can he escape? Maybe with the Concussive Shot to slow them down. Another Void. Does so little damage being level 2. A couple of spins. Chromium just wants to escape, but the hook shot lands on Ingmundur and him both now, Miggy. Do they have enough damage? Ingmundur, he gets voided up. One more punch. Just too much armor, and Axmo, well, he has arrived to the party. Gonna clean up Miggy. 3 heroes down. And just Night Stalker too damn tanky. Now he has a level 3 Void. The first nighttime has been a huge success for this Night Stalker, especially considering it is a support one after all. Axmo also still just enjoying this game. 2, 0 and 3, 51 last hits. Taking a quick look at the graphs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 3.5k net worth lead. 3k XP lead for Moscow 5. I mean, Stanga, they looked good with the earlier kills, but just Axmo's rotations and also Afterlife just making things happen. Really nice to see just active supports. And of course, if you go for a Night Stalker support, that's kind of the thing you have to do. There's no other like catch-up method for you. You're not farming the jungle and then, oh, poor Ingmundur. Yeah, you're dead. Voided, a couple of attacks. Don't even need silence at all. But that was just before the new daytime game. They probably would have gotten the kill anyway, maybe just would have had to use a little bit more mana, but that's about it. Top lane, Mind Control in some trouble, or is it Loki Loco is in trouble? Yeah, it's gonna be Loki Loco. Another kill for Moscow 5, 12 and 5 all of a sudden. I think it was like 4 and 1 in the favor of Stanga. And suddenly, then it was 5 and 5, and now, yeah, you see Joey though. Can he go for the kill on mind control? He's gonna pop his ultimate. He should get the kill, but he may pay with his life. There's the hookshot, but he gets fissured at the same time. Got the cogs off as well. There's the arrow following. Joey gets hit, but they need a little bit more. Where's Axmo when you need it? Well, he's killing off Chromium on the axe instead. ZXC just didn't have the mana to really keep on going, to just jump in, pop that star fall. But now, I hear Axmo, Scream of Pain was there, he got the slow on to Miggy. It is a level 1 Shadow Strike though, so he's gonna need a little bit more. Lacking mana for the ultimate. ZXC forced to leap out. Come on, Plague Ward, how strong are you? Plague Ward do! And with the Lightning Storm, they get the kill in the end. So, they got the core down, but Axmo also cleaned up Miggy in the meantime. Now, Afterlife has arrived. Although Loki Loke should get the counter kill there, having his Pulse Nova, the ultimate activated. Even level 1, it can do just a serious amount of damage. 1800 in the meantime on the Queen of Pain. Top lane. Oh, mind control. He's gonna get dunked. The first dunk of the game for Chromium must be feeling good. The first dunk is always just the most satisfying. Loki Loke now. Is he gonna go for a blink, or is he gonna build towards like an Octarine core, maybe a Bloodstone? I'd probably think it's gonna be a Bloodstone, but we'll see. He can disassemble, of course. Yeah, he's gonna even just stun down some trees, pick up a point booster, but doesn't quite have enough gold yet to finish up the entire soul booster. Does get a soul ring though, so that's definitely gonna help out, because at the moment he is kind of starving for mana. But 2000 gold on the Queen of Pain. I still don't know what those bracers are about exactly, but... Oh, no, just Plague Wards. Lots and lots of Plague Wards to farm up. They are maxed out, of course, so it takes quite a while to actually kill them. 450 health. If only spells affected the Plague Wards as well. Axmo is gonna start farming them up, but it's gonna take some time. At least he's keeping at a distance, so it's like 1 Plague Ward attacking him maximum. Now even 0. Or now, well, now he's gonna run into them, but before, he held a pretty nice distance. He doesn't care that much, he has a full bottle, I suppose. Oh, another hookshot Chromium, he's the one to get caught. Rocket Barrage comes in, and well, he didn't even get to go for him. Oh, Joey though pops his ultimate, it's only level 1. There's the cooldown to slow him down, but mind control, can he catch up? I don't think so. Venomous Gale too strong, although Axmo gonna blink straight over Inghundur. Gets the silence off in the end, but a little bit too late. Joey now got stunned, blink forward. Sonic Wave, maybe, yes! Even clips Miggy as well. Bignam wants to keep on going, another homing missile. Blink, Scream of Pain, you're kidding me, right? That's not gonna get the kill, Miggy. Escape! Rocket Player, yeah, he's probably gonna get enough life regen. Tower gets destroyed anyway, but Loki Loke does go down to Afterlife in the meantime. Afterlife pretty tanky, has the face boots, magic wand, and even a point booster already as well. That's 19 to 9. It's getting close to being just a massacre. And now, I totally forgot that stream is delayed. So I gave you the live in-game score. That was really bad of me, guys. Sorry in chat. I apologize. I was in the heat of the moment. Axmo, he's even gone for a Dagon now. So making use at least of that Null Talisman, so that's nice. Plus they have been just killing heroes left and right. With this Dagon it's gonna be even easier. Rocket Flare scouting out Joey, but the hookshot gets dodged. Although he might die anyway if the Queen of Pain really wants to go for the kill. Although mind control, he's the one who wants to go for it. Has the face boots, gets blocked a little bit, and he's gonna get silenced up. Well, with the Dagon they lose Skyriff Mage, but Joey, is he gonna go down? He is indeed. Cooldown, not gonna hit Chromium, but Chromium gets slowed down now by the Void. Homing missile to follow, and that's another kill. Triple kill for Axmo. God-like Queen of Pain. Of course, Queen of Pain, once you get the kill on her, it is gonna be worth a crazy amount all of a sudden. Top lane ZXC, does he see Miggy? Well, Afterlife, he certainly will now. Fisher does land onto Mirana, but Miggy can't do anything. Silenced up as well. Loki Loke, he does do quite a bit of damage. Miggy, leap forward. The splitter still landed though, but he's alive. Not for long. Lightning Storm gets the kill. Afterlife goes down as well. They don't even kill Miggy. Now though, they need to kill the homing missile. Can they do so? No. Homing missile too strong. But it was a 2-for-1 trade. It definitely should have gone better for Moscow 5, but then again they didn't have enough heroes present straight away. So Stanga get a little bit of an opening for themselves, but they are still about 9,000 net worth behind and 7.5k in XP almost. But now Diabolic Edict, which is maxed out, is gonna get a tier 1, although is it? Cliff comes out, Axmo TP stop, gets slowed by the Venomous Gale, but has a take on level 2, Sonic Wave clips on Loki. Loki goes down, but now Axmo Blink is already used. He gets Mystic Flare on top of his head. That's gonna be a godlike, beyond godlike gun, or is it? You have to bottle real fast. I don't think it's gonna survive. Yeah, not gonna happen. Was close, but Venomancer, he just got a huge chunk of gold. Like a mammoth chunk. 718. At least, well, Leshrac died as well, so that's something. But feeding away the Queen of Pain like that, definitely not worth it in the end. Although Queen of Pain still so far ahead of anybody else. Has a Dagon level 3, purchased it up before death. It's a rather early one as well. Nice Stalker level, eyeing out Miggy. Miggy should be right. I'm pretty sure it's... I'm not pretty sure, but it may be inspired from the anime Parasite. Who knows? Axmo is still dead as well. Well, she was level 13, so that death time was so long. He mischatted. Probably wanted to say something else to his team with the chat wheel or something. But in the meantime, Loki has finished up the soul booster, so Leshrac still has some pretty decent farm. Venomancer has a point booster, so going for the Aghanim Scepter as fast as he can. Bottom lane though, we had a Rocket Flare, Mind Control, random hookshot. No, just going to run in, Axmo blinks forward. Leshrac pops the pulse now. Mind Control though, he doesn't want to take that damage. Mystic Flare as well. He just killed himself now. Setexi, he gets Berserker Skull Afterlife, gonna go for Ingmundur. But Setexi leaps out, will be fine, but the tower follows and gets the kill. Miggy gonna go down to Bignum though, and Axmo. No Sonic Wave yet, it's a 3-for-2. There's Chromium gonna get slowed down. Bignum, another Rocket Barrage. Berserker Scholar, no, goes down to that homing missile. Now Joey is gonna be next silent. Voided up, Axmo blinks next to them. They need to kill the Plague Wards though. Bignum dropping low, but a bottle charge shared from Axmo. Team play, tower goes down. So a 5-for-2 trade, solid one. A really solid one, I'd say. Tranquil Woods now even finished up on Skyriff Mage. It's out of necessity, bro. Usually, if you can, you would want either Arcane Boots, or at the very least then Power Threads for the extra intelligence to make those Arcane Bolts stronger, of course. Still, Moscow 5, they're looking solid. Bignum has Tranquil Woods, but now Drums also finished, plus another 1.4k gold on top of that. Although he might be in trouble. There's the concussive shot, Skyriff Mage. One Arcane Bolt is really gonna do the trick. Mystic Flare, well, that range is pretty ridiculous, but he gets the kill. That's an unstoppable spree ended. Gyrocopter was on a spree. Wow, okay then. Lots of gold, 843 gold. That was more gold than the Venomancer got from killing the Queen of Pain. Now though, Loki might be in trouble. Sonic Wave and the hookshot is gonna be there. Dagon, of course, definitely helped get the kill, Joey. Got the slow one Mind Control and might even get the kill with the poison. The Poison Nova is on him, Axmo. He was free of it, but yeah, Mind Control is gonna lose his life. Denied. Double damage on Axmo. Easy. But at least Ingmundur got lots of gold. But almost everybody, well, everybody apart from the Clockwork of all heroes, is higher in net worth than anybody on the Radiant side, and whenever that is the case, you know your game is going bad. At least Moscow 5, it's not like they have a Phantom Lancer or Medusa or maybe even a Gyrocopter that is as farm as the Queen of Pain. So they still have a chance just because Dagon might fall off later on, but it is already level 4. 700 damage on a 20-second cooldown. That is no joke. Chromium is gonna have his blink soon, but it's gonna be 18 minutes in. Maybe even 19, depending on if you can find camps or not. And that by no means is a fast blink dagger. Like, that's a rather on the slow side, I'd say. Just a sip of water, guys, sorry. Oh, water is so tasty. Why is water so good? To be honest, I'm happy that water is so good because it's so cheap as well at the same time. You just go to the kitchen, go to the sink, Yeah, and use the tap water. And best pro best. Chromium though has a blink now. Well, he still needs it to be delivered, but he has it. That's the main point. Loki gonna have a Bloodstone soon as well, and if they can just coordinate those now, use the just Blink Dagger to initiate and have the Leshrac in the fight getting Bloodstone charges, they may just take or kind of gain some form of control over this game. Although we have mind control at the moment. They haven't broken the smoke, so they don't know where anybody is, but Axmo, he's in the trees. They probably must know that something is going on. There is a 5-minute. Look at that clump though, just a hookshot power cogs would have been so good there. But they still want something. They aren't gonna find it though, I think. I'm afraid this whole smoke has been for naught. Afterlife, Aghanim Scepter 19 minutes in on a support Night Stalker. None too shabby now. With a gem as well on the Gyrocopter, or purchased by the Gyrocopter I should say. But Mind Control, as he TP'd into the mid lane, got slowed down as well. Tower dropping low, almost in deny range even. But Moscow 5, they're just having big enough push out bottom lane. Trying to turn him into a semi-carry of Source. Arrow does miss as well. Axmo though blinks forward. Sonic Wave does miss. The Dagon does a huge amount of damage, but I'm pretty sure Sonic Wave did miss. And he is gonna lose his life. Moonlight Shadow was there. Echo Slam spent. They knew he was dead. ZXC gets Berserker Skull. Cooldown though will come in to just try to retaliate. Blink forward. Arrow, will it land? Probably won't even be necessary, but they get the kill. And in the end, gonna be a 4-for-1 trade. As Clockwork cleans up Leshrac somehow. But Sonic Wave, did it hit the Venomancer or no? I'd like to say yes, because it dropped off pretty low all of a sudden. The Dagon shouldn't do that much damage, but then again, 700 damage is quite a bit. What does this even mean? Is this an Iceland volcano or something? Is it? Guys, Loxins, you know what I'm talking about? I have no idea. Probably some place, at least in Iceland, if nothing else. Mid lane Miggy might be in trouble if Afterlife wants to go for him, but then again, holding the gem, maybe he's playing a little bit more carefully now. Mind Control in the meantime, Concussive Shot to slow him down. If they also get the Venom Scale, that's gonna be the end of the Mind Control Clockwork, yeah. Mystic Flare there as well, Silent Stuff, couldn't even hookshot. Earthshaker now. Huh, Mickey gets himself a Blink Dagger, not even all that late, considering that it's not going all that well for the team. So a 12,000 lead in net worth XP, about 15,000. Bottom lane though, Loki in some trouble. Big Ram wants to give chase. There's the cooldown as well. Void will keep him in the cooldown maybe a little bit longer, yet the second bounce also lands. So they get the kill. Of course, the silence was there as well. Crippling fear. And with this gem, it's just so easy to deward for them. He even popped the level 2 darkness. Although there is a smoke now. Ingmundur, not under the guise of it, just because it just now TP'd in. Moscow 5, are they gonna keep on pushing, or, well, Afterlife at the moment just ran around, was scouting a little bit. Maybe they were afraid of a smoke gang coming that way. And Night Stalker is pretty speedy, so his chances of survival are probably higher than some of the other heroes. But there's the blink forward, Scream of Pain, not Sonic Wave, but Shadow Strike does get dodged by a Blink Dagger. Leshrac now also finishes up a Bloodstone. It's not the fastest one, but if they can start racking up charges on it, it might just be enough somehow. But there's a Dagon level 5 now, and into Roche Pit they go. Come on, Dagon Roshan for damage. Shadow Strike for now. Well, I guess they don't need it. Big Ram with the Rocket Barrage doing quite a bit of it already, although he's not using it for now. Axmo now, they want to tank it up. Has a regen rune, so it makes sense for him to be the tank. Oh yeah, it is the Icelandic volcano. Although I'm not even gonna make an attempt of pronouncing that one. Mind Control, standing just guard there, does get the power cogs, but he's gonna just pay with his life. And he's even gonna buy back for this. They want to save this Roshan. Afterlife dropping low as well. This is a rather scary undertaking, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. Axmo gets the Aegis for himself, and as you can see, Stanga already backing off. I think I know that name, or possibly I know that name from the movie, Walter Mitty, something Walter Mitty. Was a good movie, in my opinion, at least. So 23 minutes or 23.5 minutes in. Looking at the graphs, it's still about a 12,000 lead, but it hasn't gone steeper, 15,000 in XP. So as long as it doesn't keep on climbing at a massive rate, there's still a chance, but the just style of draft, the lineup the Stanga went for, it doesn't give too much hope at the same time. It's not like they have a Medusa or like maybe even Gyrocopter, Phantom Assassin, something like that to suddenly come back and just wreck the team with huge crits. Oh, there's the hookshot though. Chromium gets caught. Mystic Flare will kill Mind Control. He really needs to get some farm and get himself a Blade Mail, because this is happening every time. He's the lowest net worth in the game, although the rest of his team is just doing wonderfully. Axmo was a little bit too deep. Didn't use the Sonic Wave though. It may just have been enough to kill off Loki at the time, but it was a 1-for-1 trade. It does... well, it's even. Let's just call it even. Aghanim Scepter now finished up on Joey as well, so things aren't all that bad for them. It's not like a mass amount of BKBs are coming out on Moscow 5, for example. Although, speaking of BKBs, Gyrocopter, never mind, it's going to be an SNY. For a second I thought it might be a BKB recipe. Tower was destroyed by the tire. ZXC just split pushing at the moment. Does have a reasonable amount of net worth, just nothing out of control, especially as a Mirana. You need a couple extra items to really be scary as a like right click carry. But Axmo still trying to use the Aegis, trying to go for the tier 2, but they're staying at a really safe distance just because they don't have all 5 there, and Stanga with one blink per Circus Call, they could easily just kill the hero and be done with it. But tier 2 is dropping low and they don't have any pressing need to just go kill it straight away. The fact that Big Nam though has like semi-carry sorts of levels of farm is a little bit worrisome for Stanga. It just gives an added strength into the late game of Moscow 5. Looking at last hits, 146 on ZXC, so this Mirana has been rather busy just farming it up. Level wise, everybody is at least level 11, so that's nice. But it's really the clockwork, just you need a chainmail, dude. Just the cogs, or yeah, cogs into Mystic Flare has happened one too many times already. Tower now is cliffed up. Stanga, do they want to defend? Arrow will not hit anybody, but Big Nam will get slowed, clipped somehow, barely by the Venomous Gale. Stun is there also, but Darkness has been used by Night Stalker now. Blink, Sonic Wave, and Dagon. Bye bye, Skyriff Mage. Does have buyback if he wants to use it though. And Axmo will have a really long cooldown on the Sonic Wave just because it is not Aghanim's buffed, although it will be soon-ish. Just needs money for one more component. Afterlife can't even carry his magic wand anymore because it has a plate mail. Man, life of a support Night Stalker, guys. Too few item slots. Although he even has a Quelling Blade. I'd rather carry around the magic wand probably, but it may be nice just getting those angles of initiation and being able to just eat your way through the trees to D-ward. That's probably why he has it. He should carry tangos. But they're completely just eliminating any kind of map vision as well from Stanga. They do have this ward, but although it's giving some nice vision, Moscow 5 haven't been towards that side for quite a while now. BKB in the meantime finished by ZXC. Do we have some massive amounts of gold? Well, 2.2 on Queen of Pain, 1.2 on the Gyrocopter. But it really looks like Stanga have maybe stabilized. The graphs still keep on going steeper just because they don't really have that much space to farm. Nor do they have the fastest of farmers. I mean, Lesher can farm extremely fast, just pop your Pulse Nova and Lightning Storm and Creeps are just dying. Other than that though, not as easy. Maybe for the Axe as well, but the others, nah. Venomancer can farm up, but he needs the space, the camps to do so. But just going into your own jungle is kind of taboo for them. Just no go, no go. Roshan will just reclaim his Aegis now. So Axmo didn't even get to use it, and there is a smoke, a 5-man one, no less. Can they make it work? Can they predict the just positioning even of Moscow 5 with this? In the meantime, we have a hook shot by Mind Control. May have been a misclick, not too sure. But he's gonna get caught probably. Will have quite a bit of mana. And oh, there's the blink forward. ZXC will lose his life. No chance to even BKB. Berserker's Cause is keeping him in that Mystic Flare. Easy combination, although blink forward, gets the Shadow Strike onto Joey. Does he keep on going? Has a Dagon, there's the Dagon. Void to cancel the TP, and they don't need to use the Sonic Wave. Gonna be a rather easy kill, but then again, Afterlife is gonna lose his life. There's a gem as well. Cooldown will connect on Ingmundur once and Chromium twice. As now there's Loki getting stunned, but Migi blinks in. Nice Sonic Wave, and the Dagon cleans up the Leshrac. He's gonna respawn rather fast thanks to the Bloodstone. But they have killed 3 heroes in return. They brought down low the Queen of Pain. And Quap, after this Aghanim Scepter, might want to consider a BKB after all, because, or somebody on their team maybe like get the pipe, because Aghanim Scepter Poison Nova is no joke. So this fight may be a little bit sloppy, of course. They did lose Mirana before anything even happened. So the rest of it was like 4 versus 5. But if Moscow 5 aren't careful, they will start losing fights. So we go a little bit back towards the Radiant side, but it's a minor amount. They also reclaimed the gem, so they didn't even lose that one in the end. They're going to leave it on the ground for the Night Stalker to just pick it up. He purchased another one though. Okay. I don't want your old dirty gem, I'm gonna get my new one. That's just big spending. That's how you lose games, just getting unnecessary gems for your team. Maybe he just wanted to put it on cooldown on the shop. That's actually possible. That way, if you lose a gem, you pick up another one. You lose that one also, so by that time you're gonna have a new one in the shop already. Okay, that makes some sense to me. A Night Stalker doesn't necessarily need additional items from here. Big Nam though. Looks like he definitely wants a BKB next, has himself an Ogre Club already. But Moscow 5, although they were just getting massive amounts of kills earlier, nope, just a cooldown to farm up creep. They haven't been able to find them as easily, just because Fisk and Stanga, they are grouped up for most of the time. But yes, even though it does help them survive, maybe take a couple of decent fights, it doesn't get them anywhere in the long run because they're not out farming Moscow 5. Not by a long shot even. But as long as they can just get Poison Nova on multiple targets, I suppose it might be fine. But the thing is, Poison Nova does damage over time. And Moscow 5 might just have enough damage to kill off Fiskestanga before the Poison Nova kills them. So if Fiskestanga is dead before, yet the Poison Nova or Poison damage gets the kill on Moscow 5 after, they're not getting the XP for it, for example, which is kind of a big thing as well. Axmodo, Aghanim Scepter ready, level 3 ultimate has been there for some time now. A little bit of additional dewarding coming out, but he also has a haste rune. And with haste come big responsibilities, guys. Having a haste rune, first order of business is do not get too greedy. Do not go too deep thinking that your haste will just save your butt from everything. If you get like Berserker's Call, you are dead anyway. And of course you do not have an Aegis, although if they wanted to, Roshan has respawned. Clockwork finally gets himself the chainmail. Took them quite some time, but oh, Moonlight Shadow is there. They're gonna go in. Look at that, the 5-man stack. They have a sentry down even. Axmo. There's the Sonic Wave, but Ingmundur is alive. They get the stun onto Axmo. They are gonna get the kill as well. Just Fisher got the first one. I'm not too sure if it probably connected the Berserker's Call. Leap away from ZXC now. It was cute, but it didn't work out, and Scarlet Mage just barely tanky enough to survive that. So another time the Queen of Pain dies. Another Bloodstone charge, and Loki Loke. Back to 9 charges now. Look at the gold they got from it. Oh, I hear a hookshot though. Gets Ingmundur in it, pushes Joey out as well. There's the cooldown. They drop low, but do they have enough damage without the Queen of Pain? ZXC gets Berserker's Call, might lose his life. Poison Nova does hit at least 2 heroes. Those 2 might die, although Big Enough is rather healthy. He has 16 Magic 1 charges. Split Earth doesn't even come out thanks to the Crippling Fear. And now they're going to try to chase down the last one. Migi trying to TP out will be a success. Arrow, second too late there. But still a 4-for-0 trade if you consider that the Queen of Pain was already dead. So nice fight after all from Moscow 5. All of them did drop rather low. But Mind Control Blade Mail just making his life a lot easier and just being able to stay in the middle of the fight. Fly, rocket, fly! Loki Loke, looks like his BKB will be finished soon. Like really soon. So that's gonna be maybe what they need to stay in the fight and win a fight properly, but they're just so far behind. How are they supposed to just even fight with this lineup? They really have to hope that Moscow 5 will go into more fights without full 5. Preferably maximum 3 heroes into the 5 of Stanga. Of course, just solo pickoffs, definitely doable for Stanga as we have seen. Just the Mystic Flare combination with Berserker's Call or any kind of lockdown is so strong. Do we have any other item progressions? No, not yet. Bignam though, still trying to work towards his BKB. Has 2.4k in the bank, so he needs another 500-600 gold. There is Darkness activated from Afterlife though. It does last for 80 seconds, so well, not exactly though. I'm not too sure why he used it, if it was a misclick or not. Maybe he really wanted the darkness or reduce the vision of the enemy heroes. Because if we toggle the vision now, they don't see all that much. Well, they have Plague Wards. Plague Wards are actually one of the better things up against just Night Stalker. Keep vision up at all times. And he's not really running into mana issues either, having a bottle and just with the Aghanim Scepter, the mana pool itself is rather high already. Even has the Blink Dagger now just to get into the middle of every single hero, get the Poison Nova on all 5 somehow. But Power Cogs just pushing Roshan away. They are of course ranged, most of them. Gonna go for Roshan. Afterlife arrives as well. Body blocked, can't go anywhere. But Night Stalker has a Perseverance and a Plate Mail. So gonna go for the Lotus Orb for the team. And well, it may even work out. Mind Control, just practicing hookshot angles. Oh, he used it! He messed up. Ping, 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 ping. Axmo is like, you noob! Dung, 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 dung. Mind Control, what did you do? Axmo up to 2k gold now. So 25,000 in XP. Well, that's a lead and a half. Level wide, it's just those 3 heroes mostly. Level 20 on both ZXC as well as Queen of Pain. Or Mirana and Queen of Pain, I should say. Even Bignam not that far behind on this Gyrocopter. BKB finished. The funny thing is, he is still running around with Tranquil Boots. That's like hilarious. Yeah, I have a BKB, SMY drums, no problem, but I'm running around with Tranquil Boots. Tranquil carry. Make love, not Warcraft. Gyrocopter in the meantime does deny a tier 1 tower. Of course, Stanga really don't dare go too deep for it. Speaking of going deep, Axmo probably not too afraid of that one because has a double damage. Has himself a take on level 5. Has had it for some time in all honesty. Loki Loke is BKB. We'll see how much it's gonna do in the next upcoming fight. Moscow 5 though, they're closing in from a couple of different lanes. Bignam just pops the flak cannon, pushes down the mid lane really fast. But Chromium is there to defend, has himself the Hood of Defiance, may even finish up a full pipe from it. Yes, there's a Lotus Orb, finished up on the Afterlife. That may actually do quite a bit of counter damage here. Plus it dispels negative buffs, which is pretty nice. You just dispel stuns and the silence and stuff. It's a crazy item, to be honest. It is a strong one. But they're just still hanging around. There's no rush for them. They can easily just go for this tier 2. Especially now that the Desolator is finished up on the Mirana, although it still needs delivering. And has a Maelstrom as well, so the way Maelstrom and the Desolator should work is it's gonna be the Desolator debuff all the time, except for the times when Maelstrom procs. Yes, they're both attack modifiers, but they should kind of... Maelstrom overrides Desolator for the time it's proccing. Is from how I understand it works. But this game, it feels like it's at a standstill, although nothing is really happening. Mind Control just got the power cogs now, and Stanga they're just at the mercy of the enemy. Clockwork went for even a really super late Hand of Midas, just because he can, I guess. But he wants levels, he wants to catch up to his teammates. He is like the one black sheep in the team, not above Fiske Stanga's heroes. Although Leshrac is extremely close, and even Venomancer now has caught up quite a bit. Look at Axmo though, trying to go for Chromium. Dagon is there as well, needs a little bit more Shadow Strike, ticking him lower still. But he needed a few more attacks, so Axe will definitely survive here. Has lots of just health regen, of course. Mostly from the Hood of Defiance. But Moscow 5, it's not like their cooldowns are that long. For 20 seconds he's going to be back up. Axe though does finish the pipe and Darkness activated once more. Night Stalker. He's ready to go as he's picking up. There's picking up, getting caught. No BKB. Mystic Flare is there. Where's the Lotus Orb? It comes out, but just too late. He's of course still taking the damage even with the Lotus Orb. Afterlife on the run, but loses his gem. Axmo drops low, but has the Aegis, so he can stay and fight. Gets the Sonic Wave only onto one. Mind Control not affected by the split earth, but two are down. They lose the Aegis so far away. Mind Control gonna get his own life taken. That is a, well, 4 for 2 I'd say, but of course one of that life was the Aegis. But Bignam just getting jumped before the BKB. Just good combination. And well done. Moscow 5 just maybe going a little bit too deep there. And with such a deficit, being able to fight that well, it's rather admirable. And just, they got 3 kills. They lost 2, but it was a 5.2k XP swing and about a 3k network swing. Even though you lost more heroes than you killed. Miggy now on the run with his own Glimmer Cape, just shielding him. Axmo now though, E-Blade looks to be the next item of choice. Has the Eagle Song, I suppose that it can be built into a butterfly, but it is almost certainly gonna be an E-Blade, and yeah, it's delivered out already. So E-Blade, Scream of Pain, Shadow Strike, as well as Dagon will go there. Pure damage of course won't be amplified, because that would just be sick. At least I think it's not amplified. I hope it's not amplified. In the meantime, Mjolnir recipe picked up by ZXC does have almost enough gold for the Hyperstone as well. So gonna have the Mjolnir, more damage, AoE for the win. There should be lots of it as well, considering there's like poison damage and everything onto the target. But by the way, this game started, I thought it's gonna be a short one, but there are no such things as short Dota games, I suppose. Joey though gets jumped, there's the E-Blade Dagon. Sonic Wave does miss, Blink Scream of Pain, Joey gets off his ultimate, does go down in the end. And Lotus Orb onto Axmo now as well as of course the Moonlight Shadows disguising them. Afterlife still ticking down, you just look at the damage. Is Venomancer level 16? Well, level 17. But does have a level 3 ultimate from that. But they're still so low that they have to escape, like... They have to get like Heart of Tarrasque or something to just come back from it. Or just go and keep on pushing, for example. But that should have been a kill, a faster kill even. But of course they couldn't go for normal attacks, and Venomancer, not the complete pushover with the Aghanims just providing stats for him. The Fisk Stanga holding on. Even smoking up now, but I don't think they can catch up to Bignam. Although Bignam could also use some life steal, maybe go for like a Satanic. ZXC Mjolnir I think was just finished. Yes, it was. Bignam still in some troubles. If you keep... yeah, he's gonna die. Almost certain he's dead, unless he just BKBs. Berserker Skull is there, Mystic Flare does nothing. They need more physical damage, but there's the E-Blade from the side. Cooldown will land on Chromium. Once again, Sonic Wave, complete whiff from the Queen of Pain. Pipe is activated. But Ingmundur probably still gonna lose his life. Doesn't have enough to just counter. Oh, he's juking. Glimmer Cape plus Urn of Shadows. Axmo, you, sir, just got juked. Chromium still in some trouble, but got the blink out just before Axmo arrived. Axmo wants to keep on chasing, it looks like. Blink forward, Shadow Strike to slow down Loki Loke. Night Stalker turned around, but now he wanted to go back in. Lotus Orb onto Axmo. He's ready. No, not gonna happen. And we have a DC onto Clockwork. Looks like, seems like nobody even cares. Oh wow, how long can this game drag on? We have 46 kills to 28. The gold lead has been, well, about like 15,000 plus for a really long time now. It's 25,000 at the moment. XP 30k plus as well. But Moscow 5, for all of their lead, they're not really taking decisive fights at all, I'd say. For the lead that they have, they're really taking bad fights even, I'd say. But now, ZXC gets jumped, doesn't get off his BKB once more. Lotus Orb did come in at the last second, but of course by that time didn't do anything anymore. Joey is even asking, like, come on, pause, huh? What's up? But Moscow 5 Day, there's just a clockwork. He doesn't have any farm anyway. We're just gonna micro him, use his Hand of Midas, and he'll be fine. Did he get abandoned? Because he's losing gold. I think he got completely abandoned. Well, that would kind of suck. Do we have any damage at all? Well, tier 3 bottom 1 has taken some damage, but tier 2 still up. This tower should be down. Mid lane, Chromium gets jumped, but Axmo just doesn't have enough anymore. He's gonna need like a refresher to do enough damage, and now he's gonna get jumped. Blink Berserker's Call. There's an Echo Slam as well, and they will get the kill. 90 seconds on the sidelines. Can they go and do something with this? They probably should be able to at least get the tier 2 in return. Nice Stalker Illusion, just creep skipping in the meantime. This game is just awkward at best now. Chromium does blink but misses and gets a homing missile in the face for it. Well, of course, since it was that close, didn't really do any damage at all. And now Loki Loke has a BKB, boots of Rouse, Chromium, blink forward, gets the Berserker's Call on Bignum with the help of the 4-staff, beautifully done. But Bignum gets the BKB, call down, will land on Joey, Chromium, 4-staff himself out of there. But gets hit from the second one, Mind Control comes back in as well, or rather his micro, the Afterlife, wants to chase down Miggy, has the gem, so nobody escapes. In the meantime, Chromium in the backlines will lose his life. Loki Loke though, can he get Bignum down? He should be able to do so, but once his BKB wears off, he has to be careful, and ZXC comes in with a lot of AoE, not AoE, but physical damage rather. Joey blinks forward, gets that Poison Nova off, but Bignum got the distance away, but Concussive Shot is what ends him in the end. So a rather even fight kill-wise, but Afterlife still wants to keep on chasing. There is a 4-step on Inkmundur, so I think he's gonna be fine for now, but Afterlife, he wants it bad, but is gonna have to give up the chase. Goes for a Hand of Midas as well. They are really taking this late. Like super late. Super late. Venomancer in the meantime gonna go for even more magic damage, and well, why the hell not just building that Veil of Discord. And it's a massive buff as well, in all honesty. 25% extra. It makes it so that you pretty much don't have magic resistance anymore. Unless you have like a hood or something to increase it for yourself, a Glimmer Cape, which nobody has on Moscow 5 at the moment. They do have Gyrocopter though, who is starting to hurt once he finishes the Monkey King bar. Already ZXC is hurting quite a bit with the Desolator, but still they just haven't really been there properly in a 5-on-5 fight as well for the most part. As Roshan dropping down extremely fast. Axmo even had a double damage for a little while to help out. And that's gonna also be Cheese. So I think with an Aegis and Cheese they can do it. ZXC picks up the Aegis for himself. Cheese goes to Axmo. Just drums of endurance on the ground because, well, you need space. Items, just too many items. Loki Loke, if it just had a little bit more, if the whole had a little bit more oil though. If you look at the buybacks, only the Queen of Pain has it. But Queen of Pain, he's the one to get jumped. Can he cheese before death? No, that was way too fast. But they got the only hero who had buyback. Poison Nova used but missed completely. So it's still okay, but Moscow 5 is rather highly leveled. So if it would have been anybody else to die, wouldn't have had buyback. Oh, I hear Berserker's Call picking up. He's the one to get caught. BKB is activated, so he's not going to get fissured. Can he turn it around? Cooldown. Is he going to connect on anybody? It is on Leshrac. Got mini stun as well. Afterlife arrives. They need to get the kill on Leshrac. There's a homing missile into the BKB, but he goes down. Just too many slows there. And now Afterlife going after Joey. Gets the crippling fear for the silence. Forced after the high ground though. Saves Joey for now. Can they follow somehow? Arrow will land. They have vision and they should be able to clean him up. Yeah. Homing missile also coming in. So they are cleaning up now. Somebody's just... It's probably the Queen of Pain controlling mind control. Okay, that sounded weird, but microing mind control, okay, that's better. No repetition of words. Gem of True Sight somewhere on the ground as well. Who cares really? It's just, eh. ZXC tried to backdoor, but not strong enough for it himself yet. Big Nam from that fight. Up to another 1.50 gold, trying to push out the top lane, finally get the tower down. But Stanga should be respawning by the time that Moscow 5 reaches the base. Man, this game today is gonna be a long day. Long day. Well, at least I have about 4 hours of sleep before Mineski Pro League starts, so that's nice. And then it's only 4 best of 1, so not that big of a deal. Plus I should have a co-caster, and well, on that note, if you want to see some awesome Dota, then the Mineski Pro Gaming League is starting at 4:30 CEST, Central European Summertime, which is 6 hours from now, 6.5? Yeah, 6.5 hours from now should be. So Mineski Pro Gaming League is gonna be pretty awesome, probably, I think. But Veil of Discord is there. BKB down to 7 seconds on ZXC. Oh, Chromium. Oh, glimmered up. Force Def gets ZXC again. He has the Aegis this time, so that's fine. Chromium does drop extremely low. Pipe or no pipe. He's almost dead, but stays alive for now. ZXC comes back. Shoei gets the Poison Nova on everybody. Axmo. He's almost certain to die. Never mind. Hatchies is fine for now, but for how long is the question. Afterlife chasing down Ingmundur, and now Migi might be the next one. They should have vision. Popped the Echo Slam, but just wasn't enough, and well, 3 of them have buyback, so it might not even be over yet. Not only that, also the fact that just they're dropping rather low to just the Poison Nova at the moment. And that is triple buyback, and we might have the game still continuing. Oh, I have a hook shot in the backlines. Catches 2 heroes. That's just time for Moscow 5, the rest of the heroes to push. And they're going to get the tier 3, but I'm not sure if they can get the Rex. As Clockwork finally dies in the enemy base of all places, but they get the Rex down. Really, I suppose don't underestimate a Desolator's power. Maybe get like an AC next on Afterlife. With the Hand of Midas ticking, they are gonna get those items eventually. Unfortunately for Clockwork, the Hand of Midas means nothing, but that gold is spread between the other heroes. And oh, ZXC, 6.8k health? 6.8? Not health for them. What am I saying? Wow. Okay, I just went full mental there. 6.8k gold. But what is he gonna go for? Is he gonna pick up... Oh no, it's gonna be probably Daedalus, yeah. Demon Edge, Crystallis, and Daedalus fully finished. Satanic. It's also done on Bignam in the meantime, but since they're not saving for buyback, this game is still not over, because since they are so highly leveled, actually 3 heroes are fully 25. If they die and don't have buybacks, that may just be Stanga pushing in, although Stanga's push themselves isn't that great. But if they like get mass amount of Necro books, maybe. Diabolic Edict is there as well, but other than that, it's not that awesome, so it's kind of hard for them to go. But there is only like 1 tier 3 to destroy and then tier 4s. That's, you don't need much more. You don't even need to touch the side lane, although there's this tier 1 still standing here. This game is... I don't even know what this is. The lead is up to 40,000. 40,000. XP, not quite as much, but that's just because a couple of heroes have been maxed out. Oh, Blink 4, nice Berserker Skull onto 2. Is it gonna be enough? BKB on Bignam, Afterlife drops low. A nice Poison Nova as well as a Echo Slam, but Ingmundur gonna lose his life to the Shadow Strike. I think Glimmer Cape, is it gonna be enough? Urn of Shadows as well. He's probably gonna survive in the end, but Loki Loke not as happy. And good game well played is called. 52 minutes in. All it took was a 40,000 net per fleet and 35 in XP to just win that game. Oh wow. Well, Moscow 5, they took it. But this is a best of 3 series, so we might even have 2 more games. Oh wow. What a game it was, guys. But we are heading into game number 2 now. Hopefully you enjoyed the game as well as the casting. It's been somewhat of a long day, but it's fine. I'm still good to keep on going. And, well, if you enjoyed, you can always follow HeflaTV for more content on HeflaTV, both Facebook and Twitter. For myself personally, it is at Couchor. And see you in just a couple of minutes for game number 2 between Moscow 5 and Fiskestanga.